Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. It's been a little minute. I'm back. I'm California Cutie. Welcome to my channel. We are about to review Love and Marriage DC episode 3 from season 3, Personal Foul. Y'all ready to get into it? As this intro plays, y'all do me a favor. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe button, that notification button, hit all. And y'all, we gonna get into it. I promise y'all. We gonna get into it. I promise. So let me find my little intro. Hold on. Like that button, 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 like that button.
So let your hair down, get your life. You must be feeling like this your night. So do your thing, girl, it's alright. You're doing everything that I like. So let your hair down, get your life. You must be feeling like this your night. So do your thing, girl, it's alright. You're doing everything that...
Y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome to California Cuties channel. How my cuties doing? Yes, y'all, we are back. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm sorry it took a little minute. My computer was down. My Google was acting up and I had to go through some procedures to get stuff done. But we are here. We are here for episode 3 from season 3 of Love and Marriage not Huntsville, excuse me. I don't know why that's on my mouth, but Love and Marriage DC. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. I hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, like, subscribe, let a friend know, share that thing, all that good stuff. And let the people know that you hear and you are reviewing, that I'm reviewing, I'm recapping. The Love and Marriage DC, y'all. The Love and Marriage DC. So this one is called Personal Foul. Ain't that some crap? Let me get my notes together, y'all. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. So we pick up, excuse me, we pick up from the scene with the fellas at the gym, right? Remember, if you watched my last recap and you're not watching the show, you know what this is. So we're continuing on from the fellas being at the gym. That's where we find out that Carmen became better friends with Joy and Clifton when they decided to take a couples trip, right? So on the couple trip, it was going to be Joy, Clifton, and then it was going to be Carmen and the dude that she was dating off the show that they both all was on, which was Ready to Love. So the dude, I guess, broke up with Carmen before the trip, like a couple of days before the trip. And to lift Carmen's spirits, they ended up inviting her still on the trip, which would have just been the 4 of them. They invited Carmen on the trip. And in the confessional, Quick says he don't think Ashley would have been comfortable with a chick she knew for certain that he was dating, because Carmen and Clifton dated on the show. On the Ready to Love, if you've never watched the show, it's sort of a dating game. Everybody mix and mingle, you vibe to whoever you like, but Tommy makes you talk to the ones you wouldn't really talk to. So when they say that Carmen was dating Clifton, they went on a date. They did. And Carmen is a beautiful woman, but we already knew Joy had already put her stake down with claimed Clifton from day one. Carmen was one of the latest ones that came in. She wasn't a day oneer from that show, but she soon found out that okay, Joy is not playing, and Joy was not playing because she had really wanted Clifton, and hence they're married now. So anyway, Quick was saying Ashley wasn't too fond of a person, a woman that he has dated before, or had interest in him. He also said said it with a raised eyebrow. So, quick, I'll get to him because he's starting to make me feel a certain kind of way as the season is going on. Carmen posted Clifton more than Joy posted Clifton, is what Quick was saying. Is it one happy couple now, or are we doing a throuple? And remember, last episode it was called throuple time. So here we go with the throuple being thrown around again. So Jamie says the wives would have definitely had a problem. Quick speaks first. He is directly talking to Black. If y'all don't know, you haven't watched the show, Black and Joy belonged to a group back in the day. How far back in the day? I'm not really sure, but far enough, 10, 15 years prior. Joy was a singer, she was doing shows and stuff, but before that, they had a group. So Black, while Quick is talking to Black about what I'm about to tell you guys, it's kind of nerve-wracking because I feel like he knows that Black and Joy from last season really don't get along that well. Black's wife, I can't think of her name right offhand, but his wife, she's overprotective of her husband, as she should be. So of course she's kind of on a defense when it comes to Joy and Black. But getting back to this story, I just want to give y'all a little background. I say Quick speaks first. He is directly talking to Black, who we already know had an issue with Joy in recent times. Quick said, Joy disclosed to my wife that Joy and Clifton are married. In this moment, while he's turning and looking at Black and telling him, yeah, my wife, was Joy had disclosed to my wife that Joy and Clifton are married. Why did you even have to say that, weirdo? You could have just said she disclosed some information that, she was told not to disclose, and she did to her best friend. You, being a little scrawny little man, scrawny little brain, I should say, because your size don't matter. Your brain size is what I'm after right now. Your little scrawny little brain is like, yeah, she disclosed that they got married. I was just like, dang, you suck. You really suck. But like his wife, he tells Black, Joy and Clifton are married. Black hits Clifton with the congratulations, y'all married, okay. But then he says, Quick, Ashley disclosed it to her bestie, Alicia. Joy became livid. And I'm like, wait, before he says, Joy was livid and like trust was broke, broke, like you broke my trust. And I'm like, Joy wasn't livid. At least when they showed her with the producers, they didn't show her livid at all. They showed her like, okay, so you told your bestie when I clearly told you not to say nothing. That was more. I don't remember her being livid. But Quick is always listening to his wife and hearing what his wife say and then adapting her verbiage. And I don't like that. It's like you don't have your own brain. That's why I said I was his small brain. That's what I mean. Anyway, now like I said, Joy was taken aback. I don't think she was livid. Now remember, Quick wasn't there to see or hear any of the discussion, right, that Joy and Ashley had. So when he said, oh, she was livid, and the whole conversation is all hearsay. You were not there, sir. Neither was Clifton. And even when y'all talked, y'all still was talking about the ladies, and y'all could have had the wives there, and y'all could have got a real clear picture of how it went down, what happened, and all this stuff. But no, you didn't want to do that. So anyway, Joy and Ashley had, right? Quick tells the guys, well, if it so top secret, looks over at Black and finishes thought. If you and your and he didn't even finish that thought. He was like, if it was so top secret, and he look over at Black, he's like, if you and your wife Sherelle have a top secret, you have a top secret, and she tells anyone, are you upset with her? Quick, I'm gonna need you to Dial it back, because that's not how that went. That's not how that went. But here go Black's response. I'm definitely mad at my wife, with his little raspy voice. I'm definitely mad at my wife. Ain't nobody other than Quick, ain't nobody really asked you if you was gonna be mad at your wife. You should be mad at your wife if y'all have a powwow and say, don't tell nobody this. But that's not exactly how that went. So when he's telling you the story, he's telling you out of order, and get a brain, okay? Hold on, my nose is moving. That was irritating. Hit the like button, y'all. Please hit the like button. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hate when my nose. Oh, I went all the way to the top. That's why. Like I said, hit the like button, y'all. So then, Black, like I told y'all, nobody was there. Ashley had Quick tell the guys, well, if it was so top secret, I told y'all that. Okay. And so she tells anyone, are you upset with her? Black responds, I'm definitely mad at my wife. But like I said, that's not the scenario. He putting the blame on Joy at this point. And that's what he's doing. He's saying, you should be mad at your wife for telling. That's what he's doing. She thought she was building a friendship. Joy thought she was building a friendship with Ashley. And he is blaming Clifton for not being upset with his wife and being more upset with Ashley for disclosing the information. I put in parentheses, I think the Silvers feel like they are the stars of the show, and the city, and they the start of the show and the city, which could be true, but you aren't so big that you can't comprehend that Joy is well within her rights to still feel a way even after your apology. Sorry I read it, but that's how I feel. Goofy crap. Anyway, Clifton in the confessional says Quick is trying to recruit Black for a ludicrous defense of Ashley. Facts on facts. And that's exactly why I say he keep looking back at Black and trying to get him to, I was being mad at my wife. Nobody cares, sir. Nobody cares. Sorry, we don't. Quick does, because Quick wants somebody to be on his side while he's on the wife's side, and that ain't the side to be on. You need to be neutral and find out from both sides, sir. But you're gonna get yourself caught up in some mess, and I can't wait for it to unravel. Anyway, he should have been a lawyer. That's what I put, because Quick says my wife apologized. Quick says my wife apologized. They didn't think it was sincere. This is what he says in front of Clifton. And I'm thinking at this moment, Clifton, open your mouth and tell him that is not what I think. I'm going to tell you what I think. Don't let this man put words in your mouth. You are your wife at this point. But anyway, he says, they don't think the apology was sincere. He says, Joy, Ashley reached out multiple times on a text with the explanation. Now, anybody with good sense and knows Ashley knows she ain't reached out no multiple times on no text. She might have reached out once, but not no multiples. Because out of your own mouth, Quick, you said, my wife don't like to apologize, so she needs to be happy that she apologized. That was out your own mouth, Quick. So for you to sit here and try to big up, make it better, bruh, stop. Clifton asked, did you read and see the text? Quick said, yeah, but I can't remember verbatim what was said. The text supposedly went out the same day Joy found out that Ashley told Alicia. Clifton says Joy felt like she and Alicia had a bond, and Quick hurries up, interrupt him. They wasn't friends. Little boy Blue, I'm gonna need you to sit down in your WWF gym. I'm gonna need you to sit your ass down. They ain't friends. Okay, Quick. They're not friends. But like the husband just said, Joy felt like she and her were making a bond, beginning a friendship. Sir, sit your silly ass down with your little weird self. You weird. Anyway, hurries up and interrupts. They wasn't friends. Again, looking at Black. Well, they not friends. Sit down. Ashley was wrong. And evidently she knew she was wrong. Or, in your own words, quick, she wouldn't have sent those texts to Joy and apologized at all. Jamie asked, can they all get together, the four couples, and iron the issues? And that's how they end that scene. So now we are at the pet store with the Tylers, Arena and Jamie, and Arena's mom, Mama T, to get some food for her bearded dragon, Mushu, which is so cute. God, her little dragon is so cute. My son wants an iguana. And I'm like, her little dragon is so cute. And y'all know Mushu is from the movie Mulan. And Eddie Murphy was Mushu in the movie. Funny character. Love that. So, love that. That movie came out when my daughter was a little kid and she's 32. So, yeah. Anywho, they shake out some turtles, right? There's some turtle. Well, they in the pet store walking around a little bit. We find out all the little nasty stuff the little dragon eat, worms and all this other stuff. So they're walking around and they see these turtles, y'all, and these turtles, tortoise. They were in there. It was a little one and it was a big one. And Jamie, is telling Arena and Mama T that we went to a wrestling gym with Quick for a little outing and whatnot. And we got in the ring. Excuse me, y'all. And so they're like, he's like, yeah, we got in the ring. And like, you got in the ring? Like, what you mean you got in the ring? I would have been looking at him like he crazy. See, what you mean you got in the ring? Ooh, some wrestlers? So anyway, he's like, yeah, we got in the ring. And it was a good time. And he was like, man, this little one looked like looked like Quick. And the big one was on top. Now, I don't know if they was having sex. I don't know what they was doing, but the big one did get on top of the little one. And that's when they were talking about it. It was a kiki. And I was just like, y'all wrong for that. And so Arena brings up how it doesn't look right that Carmen was posting herself and Clifton on social media, talking about they besties. Jamie saw it and told her and her mother, because they're all standing there, that he asked Clifton about it. Carmen is both Joy and Clifton's PR person. And Raina says she needs to advise Joy. Now I'm thinking to myself, Raina, if you are getting advised, if you get advised by your advisor, how you advising? But you know what? I ain't gonna rag on her. That's just me being funny. But you tend to tell people what you learn, and it almost comes out a positioning of something else happening. So something can happen and you like, oh, I just learned this, and you want to share that, and it could possibly fit into something that somebody else is talking about. So with that, I see where she was going, but when she said it, I was like, advise, girl, you advise. Anyway, Arena says she needs to advise Joy because she's been married and been through a lot of shit. Jamie was like, because it sounds like Jamie put her through a lot of shit. It didn't sound like I've been through a lot of ish. Like we've been through a lot of ish. But when you say I've been through a lot of ish, you saying it like he put me through a lot of ish. At least that's what I hear. And Jamie gave her the double take. So Arena says to Jamie, so you think that was okay? Meaning, do you think that's okay that Carmen posted that? Jamie said, no, I didn't say that. Take that energy over there to them. Jamie starts telling Mama T he not going to get loud because he does when he gets irritated. Arena keeps saying, it's a yes or no answer, Jamie. It's like, this is about Clifton and his business. And again, Arena says, so do you think it's okay? He doesn't give her a yes or no answer and says, it's not about him. They are bumping heads, like for real. They were bumping heads. And it's it's getting a little out of hand. That's getting uncomfortable. And if I was the mom, I would have felt uncomfortable. And in this moment, I feel like these are underlying issues. Y'all not discussing right here. This don't sound like y'all discussing the other couple. It sounds like something is going on right here. And so Arena says Jamie sounds crazy and acting like a fool. They go outside to talk, but we basically hear Jamie call his wife a hypocrite in the confessional, not in front of her at that moment, but he's calling her a hypocrite because Jamie says, where was all that same energy 5 years ago? He was looking on social media, and Arena's partner, business partner, I would assume, was posting pictures of Arena. Arena doesn't agree that it was the same. They both agree that problems in the past keep coming up. So that's, like I told y'all, I felt that. Y'all not arguing about this. This argument is getting way too out of hand. She wanted a yes or no answer. He's trying to explain to her it's not a yes or no answer because I talked to him. Or I talked to Cliff. So it's not no yes or no answer for him. Anyway, the Silvas have a family outing plan. They do indoor rock climbing with the health. They do indoor rock climbing with the kids, Ashley, DJ Quick, Silva. And they're kids. I know I've seen two. Maybe it's two. However, they out there doing the rock climbing, and Quick with his old corny, but he takes the chalk and it pops and it's okay, great. Okay, great. You did that. Now it's all on your clothes, it's all on your hat. You look weird. And then when I noticed when his wife, Ashley, goes to do it, it didn't poof. And you can look at his face. He was like cringy. Like, you were cringy first, sir. Sorry, you was cringy first. Anyway, Quick with the health scare Quick had last season, he wants to make memories with his kids and enjoy the time together. Quick brings up the joy issue again. I'm sorry. That's if you are not trying to bring it up with some kind of resolve and you are tippy-toeing around your wife who you probably know is not really telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth, but so help her God, I'm going to need you to get your backbone together, and I'm going to need you to get that put that chest out and be like, hey, man, you're going to have to figure something out because I'm not understanding. It's not clicking for me. It's not making sense. He don't do that, and that makes me mad. Anyway, Ashley says she's no longer building a friendship with Joy. And to me, I put this, and to me, Quick ain't trying to get resolved or nothing from the situation. That's what I put. He just tells Ashley pretty much what she wants to hear. Quick was invited to the Wizard game, so he wants to invite the fellas. Ashley said, well, I want to go. I want to go to the game. So he says, okay, you can go to the game. I was going to, invite Jamie and Block. And then, was I calling him Black earlier? Is it Black or is it Block? It's Black. Okay, I have it right. I think it's Black. Oh, snap. I'm thinking of Candy's son. Baby father, Block. Anyway, Black. So anyway, he's going to invite Black and Jamie. And so, of course, now that Ashley wants to go, he's like, I'll invite, Jamie and Arena, and she was fine with that. And then he's like, but when he asked about the Petties, Clifton and Joy, he's like, I was going to invite Clifton and Joy. She rolled her eyes, told him, you can invite who you want to invite. Passive aggressive, liar, pants on fire. You don't want him to invite them. Why couldn't you just say, I don't want you to invite them because whatever, yeah. No, you lied to him and said, yeah, you can invite who you want with that stink attitude. I don't like that. It's giving petty. I think the Silvers got the wrong name. I think they should be the Petties. Too bad. I'm sorry, Joy and Clifton. I know y'all the Petties and I love y'all, but they got the wrong last name. Anyway, like I said, passive aggressively. Of course, Ashley says she wanted to meet with little Jamie to switch reels. Invite who you want to invite, whatever. I wanted to meet with little Jamie. She says he is hurting, little Jamie, and his father relationship reminds Ashley of the relationship she had with her mom. She doesn't want little Jamie to harbor feelings about his dad for years, like Ashley did with her mom. She says her and her mom are working are a work in progress. It's going to take work on both sides for them to get better to a better place. Ashley doesn't think anyone has reached out to little Jamie in the way she wants to, just wants to reassure him she is there to talk anytime. She wants to get to the root of the problem. So that, that's nice. Okay. Whew. I need to take a little sip of my little drink because my throat is getting a little parched. It really is. So what I'm gonna have you guys do is do these. All right, y'all. I'm back. Hope you guys are liking this video. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Like I said, let's have a good time. Hope you guys are having a great time. Okay. Like I said, like the video. Please make sure you are subscribed to my channel because I'm on my way to 500 subscribers, y'all. I'm just a little under. And every like, subscribe, comment in the chat puts me in the algorithms and gets me out there a little bit more so we can get this content out. Okay, guys? Thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate you guys so very much. And let's get back into it, okay? So, Joy and Arena go have a fun photo shoot and catch up. Arena brings up her concern about the video Carmen posted on social media. Arena says people in the comments were asking, where's Joy in the comments, y'all? So there's a post of Carmen saying, hanging out with my bestie. And it was like 3 separate posts. I think they just, you know how you do your story and it might go from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. That's what I think it was doing. And so it said, out with my bestie on there. And so people were in the comments saying, like, where's Joy? Okay. So in the confessional, Arena just wants Carmen to be a little more respectful to the married couple that she's hanging out with. Arena says she likes Carmen. They've hung out, so she's not coming for Carmen's neck. Just be more mindful. That's what she's saying. The problem I'm having with Arena is that she is being triggered again, like she was triggered the first time when I told y'all there was an underlying issue. This is a trigger. Ooh, she's being triggered and she's doing it's triggering again. And I can see it the way she's talking to Joy. She's being triggered by this. So you are imposing your triggers on things you've been through with Jamie on Joy. Arena says she is coming from a loving place and Joy agrees. She tells her, do you know how long Joy says to Arena, you know how long that they've been hearing this? She says since they befriended each other, meaning people have been either asked are they a throuple? Are you okay with somebody he dated on the show being so close to him? And so Joy says, since they befriended each other, right? Joy says them being in a throuple is preposterous, unbelievable, bewildering. And she laughs, she's like, it's not true. She really can't give that much energy, really. And she kind of don't want Irena to give much energy either. In the confessional, Joy asks in the confessional, Irena, what am I saying? Oh, Joy asked if she, Irena, ever seen any inappropriate behavior on social media from Clifton and Carmen, and or when you are in their presence? Have you seen any inappropriate behavior? Arena quickly says no, she haven't. But excuse me, who am I, Wanda? Women's. So women can get very comfortable. Just be mindful and protect your marriage because the perception don't look right. Producers being messy, asking Raina if the Petties are in an open marriage in the confessional. She says if they are in a throuple, she just don't she's like she just need to mind her own business. That ain't her business. Um, it is what it is, and have fun. But when they flip the question on her, would you and Jamie have an open relationship? She says she would never. I put how many ever she did. She would not ever, 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 ever be in an open relationship. And that's how many times she said it. I want to have it exactly right. And they was throwing evers all over behind it. Ever, 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 ever. Okay. In a relationship, it's not for the Tylers. Joyce says people can call Ashley and Alicia. Okay. This is what I was like. Okay, she about to get to her. Now she going to her namesake. Joyce says people can call Ashley and Alicia. They could be called. I don't know how I put that, but Joyce says people can call Ashley and Alicia. They could be in a throuple. Joyce said I can call them finger twins. Obviously, the tattoos they are with the matching tattoos, because they got matching tattoos that when they bring their fingers together, I don't know if it's the middle finger. I don't know what finger it is, to be honest, y'all. So don't get me to tripping. Should have been on the pinky since we. Anyway, wherever it's at, it makes a smiley face. Somebody got the two dots. Somebody got the smiley, the little smile, and we put them together, it makes that. So Joyce says, obviously, the tattoos they are fingering themselves because they are so happy with one another. Arena chuckles. Joyce says she appreciates her giving protection over her marriage. She wish Arena would have Mama Bear the friendship group. Arena asked if Clifton got the invite to the game from Quick. Joyce says yes. He did and wants to go, but Joyce says she sent Ashley a text and didn't get a response. Arena says she hopes she gives that Ashley gives Joy a response before the game because Arena really wants Joy to go to the game, right? All right, so that's that scene. So Ashley has health and vitality appointment, and we find out she is averaging like 45 minutes of sleep. Now that's the problem. The bitch is cranky. It's a cranky little bitch. Okay, that's the problem. She's not getting enough sleep. You get 45 minutes of sleep in an 8-hour span of laying down. Yeah, you cranky. She's tried sleeping pills, relaxing sounds, melatonin. She just says she lays there and she just lays there for hours and don't go to sleep. She really wants to drift off to Sleepville, but she can't. So that's what she's at the doctor's for. The doctors, just pretty much assessing her. They're gonna do blood work on her and all that stuff. But from the sounds of it, the doctor says it might be perimenopause, and that could last 10 years. Ashley says she's been going through this through about 8 years. So I said, well, then that probably what it is. So they will get the blood work done and find out why Ashley is a vampire, if you will. I like vampires, so I don't even want to call her that because anyway. So the Tylers seek some intervention and call their therapist, Terry. Arena is letting someone else's affairs affect their situationship. This is what I put in my parentheses. Terry I don't know. I got some. Terry, oh, okay. So Irena tells Terry that she was triggered from Clifton and Carmen's post and the comments left on the post because to her it didn't look right. Jamie says Irena went ballistic because he didn't say no, it didn't look bad. And that's really how it went. Like she wanted a definitely no answer. He couldn't give it to her because he knew some more background behind it. And she got upset. He saw it. He saw it. What happened? He doesn't look. No, it doesn't look bad. He saw it. Oh yeah, it didn't look bad. He had saw it. He asked Clifton, and it was broke down to him, and he was cool. Jamie also said their wives probably would have looked at it differently. Terry tells Arena, "You can't make him respond like you are responding," and I so agree with that. Arena tells Terry how Jamie got really upset about some things that happened in their past, where Arena business partner posted pictures of them together. It's weird because Arena says she didn't know he, business partner, was posting pictures of her. Jamie says she was all sexy in the pictures, got a red lipstick on, she was dressed up, and posted my sis this, my sis that. So yeah, that were, I mean, if he not hanging out with the brother who is your brother, but he ain't hanging out with him, and he don't look at him like your brother and sister, that will be a problem. And it was. And this happened 5 years ago. Jamie was like, when that was happening, she was like, it's nothing. You tripping. And now she is a big hypocrite. And when he said it that time, he said it to her face in front of the therapist. And when I tell you, Arena's head turned so fast, like hypocrite. Who the you talking to? And he says also when he threw. Oh, Arena says also every chance he gets, he throws that in her face. She was triggered on some things she's gone through with him as well, dealing with girls posting pictures with her husband because let Jamie tell it, he's been in the nightlife for 20 years. And I'm like, so you was a cop and then you was doing nightlife for 20 years? Sounds weird, but okay. So basically, Arena says Jamie, every chance he gets, he likes to throw that in her face. Jamie said because he was right. Terry says, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Jamie chooses happy. Terry tells them they went through that. They kissed and made up, and it ended there. But y'all didn't end it there. She tells them they haven't forgiven that completely. Everyone marriage is an ongoing thing that keeps evolving, and you have to put in the work to get the best results. So that's how that's seen, and I'm like, yeah, that's basically how that goes. That's how it goes. And so I learned something in that moment. You have to, if you're gonna say you forgive you can't forget, but if you're gonna say I forgive you, it's no time to bring it back up again because that's something we already discussed. It should not be brought back up because if that's the case, we're going to bring up everything from the past. And who wants to relive all the bull crap from the past? So when the doctor said that y'all kissed and made up and y'all still didn't figure it out, and y'all still holding on to it and y'all back at the same place y'all was when y'all said y'all forgave each other, I was like, ooh, child. Which I already know, but it's always reassuring to hear how you feel validated or what you think being validated. So the last scene, like that video, y'all. The last scene was at the Wizard game. Remember? They were going to the Wizard game. Well, Quick and Ashley for sure was going to the Wizard game, right? So at the Wizard game, Quick will be working the game. And yeah, I don't know if when they say he was working the game, they be DJing and stuff, or maybe he has to go make a guest appearance. I'm not really sure, but they were in a suite, which are really nice. I've been in, uh, not to my own horn, but I will toot toot. I was in Jerry Buss's suite. Oh yes, that's the owner of the Lakers. Yes, it was. I sure was in Jerry Buss's Laker and in the Staples Center when it was brand spanking new. Sure was. Michael Cooper was sitting up right here behind me over there. Michael Cooper was right there with Mr. Jerry West. Yes, he was. First thing I looked at was for them long socks that Michael Cooper used to wear. Yes, he was. Oh, and the adventure of Pokemon was sitting right here in front of me in the suite. Okay, back to them. I like to just live in the moment. Let's live in the moment. So anyway, they're in a suite at the Wizards game, which is dope. Quick also has box seats, meaning he has courtside seats around the game. I mean around the court. So that's dope too. But we'll get to that. I think I wrote that in my notes and I don't want to move too fast. So anyway, Alicia arrives first. She's the first one to arrive. She got her come fuck me dress on. Oops, her come fuck me boots on with her little dress. Got her little fur on, which she looked nice. I'm just say that because usually when you go to a game, you kind of dress with tennis shoes on unless you're trying to find you a ball player. Are you trying to find your ball player? So anyway, Quick says none of the fellas responded to his text. So he's not sure who is showing up. Alicia brings up that Clifton. I don't like the way Alicia nor Ashley says Clifton because Clifton is stocky, thick dude. So when y'all say Clifton, I feel like y'all trying to dig. And if y'all are, sit yourselves down because especially you, Ashley, with that little man you got, you really need to knock it off for we really talk about how quick ain't quick or we will make him. Let me just shut up. Let me just get through my review before they get to blocking me and shit. Alicia brings up that Clifton said Ashley is jealous of Joy with a question mark. Did Clifton say that Ashley is jealous of Joy? Quick tries and reenact Clifton, but really don't know what he told Ashley and Alicia because they kind of cut it. He was like, oh yeah, because he was like, and then they cut it. And I was like, why you didn't let that play? I want to see him reenact Clifton. Let me see you act like a man. Anywho, Joy and Clifton have a conversation. Joy and Clifton have a conversation as they walking up to the venue. It's been a minute since they all been together. Joy says she texts Ashley, no response. But Clifton says people can respond when they are ready, just like Joy did. Joy says she respects that. Joy says she would be cordial because she is not getting kicked out. She's like, I'm not getting kicked out this week. You're not getting kicked out for the second time. I'm gonna be very cordial. We're gonna be cool. We're gonna do this, right? So the Tylers arrived now we back in the suite. Remember, Alicia's in the suite, and so are the Phillips. Now the Tylers arrived to the suite. They're excited. Quick also has floor seats, like I was telling you guys, that he owns for the game and concert. He loves to, like you said, he loves the fruits of his labor. The Pettys arrive in the suite to the room, and the room mood changes, y'all. I mean, it changes. Joyce said hello to them, everyone. She told everyone, like, hey, like, I don't know if she said hey, black people. So usually she does, but she said hey to everyone. Only the Tylers spoke. Joy goes on the table and gives the Tylers a hug while Clifton and Quick handshake, and they seem to be okay. Which pissed Ashley and Alicia off because you can tell they're sitting down. When he pounded Ashley was rolling her eyes, and Alicia, that being her best friend, she was following behind her footsteps. Quick makes a toast and thanks everyone for being there. Everyone says thanks for the invite. Everyone is saying thanks for the invite. Ashley was stank when she said that. She was like, yeah, thanks for the invite. Oh, stink-a-dank. The tension is thick, and the Tylers feel stuck in the middle. They aren't talking to each other and it is awkward. You know, they're in a suite. It's big, it's spacious, and it's still they're watching the game like. Mm. So Jamie says he is going to address the elephant in the room in his confessional. He's like, man, the last time, now he's talking to everybody. Now, the last time we all was together, it was a lot of ish going on. He wants to know if everyone good. Ashley's like, no, we aren't not. No, we are not. Arena says to Ashley, who she's sitting next to, what do we need to do then? Ashley says, we don't need to do anything. Jamie says he likes it. Now he back in the comment. He likes it when they are all good. He's like, we all need to get back good. Ashley says, no. Turns because the petties are behind her. She turns back and looks at the petties and says, apparently I'm jealous of Joy. And I'm jealous of what? And it's weird because when she says it like that, it's like she's, you know, somebody tell you something and they say, girl, they say you jealous of the way I dress. They say you jealous of my attitude. You jealous because I got a lot more money. It's like, she was like, yeah. Apparently I'm jealous of Joy and I'm jealous of, and instead of going off and handed off things, she didn't. She's like, and I'm jealous of, and she was like, what? I was like, you weird. That's weird. Arena says, let's talk about it. Not Arena. Joy says, no, back. Arena says, let's talk about it another time. And I'm like, yeah, like when y'all text, mean girl, weirdo, why you want to talk about it now? Mind you, when Ashley got in there, she was looking for the vodka. She needed some vodka. And when the petties got in there, she wanted another drink. And she was very vocal. I need some vodka. Right? So anyway, like Arena said, let's not address it here. And then Ashley's like, says, no, the last couple of times she wanted to talk, Joy didn't want to. So Joy says, do you want to step out and go talk, Ashley? Ashley agrees with not one, but two drinks in her hand. They're not full or nothing, but it's still two drinks in her hand. A little liquid courage, because that's all it is. Every time at the party, she was off her liquor and she got real petty and talked to Joy out the side of her neck. And now, yeah, we can go talk because now you feeling like you froggy ain't gonna leave. I got you. Ashley says, so now they're outside behind the door of the suite. Ashley says, she thinks it's foolish for y'all to be here. Talking to Joy. It's foolish for you to be here. She hasn't heard from Joy in a month, and she heard from Arena you wasn't coming to the party. So she took it all the way back to the month ago, back at the party. And she's like, and Arena told me you wasn't coming, meaning the party a month ago. Joy tells Ashley she came to the Christmas Eve party genuinely ready to move forward. Ashley said, Ashley said, you came in my house acting a fucking fool. Joy was like, I don't know what you saw at your house. Ashley said, you walked out of my, now see, look how she jumped. We hear at, you was acting a fool at my house. Then she jumped from that to say, you walked out of my house saying we enemies be. And now that did happen, but that was warranted by a statement that Ashley had said, right? Joy is like, excuse me, do you think at any point you wasn't coming for me? In some form or fashion? Ashley says she was pissed that someone, Joy, came in her house and didn't speak. Joy says she had good intentions, but that Ashley seemed to have an agenda. Ashley says her agenda was, this is Ashley. Ashley says her agenda was she wanted to talk to Joy about the Mary thing, but then it took a turn and they started arguing about Ashley. Ashley knew, they started taking a turn arguing about Ashley knew she hurt Joy's feelings. That's why she reached out the next day. Now that's Ashley saying this in this moment. I knew you was hurt. That's why I reached out to you the next day. Joy is trying to, trying to say she didn't reach out multiple. No, in this moment, Joy's like, I didn't need you to reach out multiple times. But drunky poo Ashley, not that she was drunk, tipsy poo Ashley, when Joy said to her, yeah, I didn't need you to reach out multiple times. Oh, why did that trigger her? I don't have to reach out multiple times. Ashley got so defensive and said, I'm not about to keep apologizing. That is not what she was about to say. Joy says she basically got mad when Ashley said the only reason she was on the show was because of her. Joy says it seemed like you was trying to shit on them. Ashley says she's been supporting them since they got on the show. Ashley says she has bigger issues now. So from the party, she's gonna switch over to. So no resolving on that. We are moving on to the next issue. Since you and your husband and your bestie, Irena, seem to think I'm jealous of you, it's comical because I don't even think y'all believe that. Jealous of what? That's what Ashley is saying to Joy. Joy says, I don't know what you're jealous of. That's what they are pointing. She said, that's what they are, her husband and Quick, who are in another room where Joy is pointing at. She says, that's what that's what they said. Ashley says, what they, your husband? Joy is like, he could have said it. Carmen could have said it too. Ashley is like, they said it to you? Joy said, yeah. At this moment, Quick comes out the suite, walks right in between them, and says to Ashley, who was still going off and thinking and having her little moment, he's like, babe, going down to the floor and trying to get her to come with him. I don't know if you want to go. She didn't respond to him. She didn't even look his way. Still looking at Joy. Responds to him. She didn't respond to him. I think he was trying to diffuse it. So Ashley says, you didn't ask them for why, like why is she jealous? Joy asks Ashley, how are we going to be in the same room? This is what Joy says, Ashley. Okay. Look, how are we going to be in the same room? What do you want at the end of the day, Ashley? Ashley responded, I don't want to be in the same room with you. They agreed. They agreed. They don't have nothing else to say. Joy says, we not going to be friends, right? Ashley says, nope. Joy says, let's dead it right there then. Joy opens the door to the suite. They were standing right outside the suite. She proceeds to walk in. Right before she walks in, she's like, nice talking to you, Ashley. Ashley responds, walking behind her, get your coat and leave again. I was like, oh no, I'm not getting kicked out again. Joy is like, no, we don't have to leave again. Ashley is like, yes, you do. Because again, this is my suite. Ashley follows behind Joy and says, this is my husband's suite. Irena said, I thought y'all was working it out, because they had walked over back to where everybody was standing at. And he said, I thought y'all was working it out. Ashley says, Ashley's like, Joy wouldn't answer any of my questions. When was that, y'all? When did she ask any questions and she didn't answer them? Okay, a lie. Joy says, Quick told you to go down to the court side and stand behind. Well, she's like standing behind Clifton. She's like, Quick told you to come down to the court. Why down to the court side? Why we gotta leave? And Ashley's like turns her attention towards Clifton. Now Clifton and Ashley are standing. He's not standing close enough he could step up to her and be closer. He's a step away from her. So she turns her attention to Clifton and says, and you said I was jealous of Joy? He didn't step. He did just like this. Just like that. You see what I did? Did I step? smiled in her face, y'all. He says, I'm trying to figure out why you have a problem with her. Oh, and then Ashley's like, back up. I'm like, what is the? Throw her hand in his face, Clifton's face, throw her hand in Clifton's face. Back the up. Let's do that real quick. Clifton says, I wasn't even that close. One of the producers stepped in behind Ashley and was like, trying to calm her down and to step back. And I was proud of Joy in this moment. She was just like, we just not gonna let's not do that. Ashley's like, just Ashley is fired up. Joy is kind of calm. And that's kind of where the episode ends, because basically she didn't buck. Joy didn't buck. Ashley, she was just like, no. So that's how they ended it right there. Like, I'm like, you're on 10. Why are you on 10? I don't understand that. I guess we'll find out in the next episode, right? Episode 4, we shall. And I'm going to return with episode 4. Like I told you guys earlier, my computer was down. I am here for you guys. I am going to definitely come to you guys with the next episode and the continuation from this dang on basketball party, because definitely I don't agree with the way she treated Clifton. I just don't. And like I said, we just going to have to find out what the hell is Clifton going to do, because like I said, he just leaned forward. He didn't step to her. He leaned forward. I don't know, y'all. Like I said, I'm going to come back to y'all. I am definitely going to come back to you guys with the with episode 4. I'm about to record that one right now, and I will definitely be back with it. Thank you guys for watching me. All my cuties out there, hope you have a great day, a great night, whenever time you're watching me. Make sure you leave me a comment in the comment section, and it puts me in the algorithm. I already told you guys. And yeah, I'll be back. I shall return, okay? So I guess I'll hit you guys with this. Bye, guys.
So let your hair down, get your life. You must be feeling like this your night. So do your thing, girl. It's alright. You're doing everything.